My name is Bogdan Kaba, and here's why I love America. Recently, Patrick Bet-David made a video about the US military crisis, and he posted it on Valuetainment's main channel on YouTube. I watched it, and there is a very powerful call to action within that video. So in order for this video to make sense for some of you, you actually need to go watch that one first. Before I talk about this issue or about myself, let me just give you some stats. Patrick is half Assyrian, half Armenian. He is born in Iran, but made in USA. When I mean made, not as in like a mob guy made, as in self-made millionaire. Actually, team and faith-made millionaire, as maybe Matsapal would like to put it, by using simple, basic principles of capitalism and free markets in order to build a super successful business, PHP, which he recently sold, and he's now building, together with a very powerful team, one of the best media companies out there. Just so some people understand, because once I give you the full context of everything that I'm going to say, it is going to make sense. I am not born in United States. In fact, I'm not English. Why do I speak such good English? Why can I pass by as just another native English? Well, because when I was 4 years of age, my mother set me down, and for the next 3 years, from a book, she taught me English in rhymes. A cat and a hat, a dog and a frog, a moose and a goose. And I was watching real cartoons, like the old Tom and Jerry that actually taught you something, like the old school cartoons that actually put in powerful messages that were either from the Bible or from military or from lessons that we have earned from the past, historical things. And that's how I grew up. I grew up loving people, loving value, loving things of value, loving people of value that produce things of value that others can benefit from. I wasn't born in the United States, not like many of you watching this. I haven't been to United States. I don't reside currently in the United States. My sons were not born in the United States. I did not get married in the United States. That doesn't mean I do not love America. That doesn't mean I do not love my country. On the contrary, I love Romania with all of its problems, with all of its faults. And guess what? It's bordering Ukraine, a country many of you know a little bit about. Maybe because certain entities within the United States are funding a war there. But this is not a topic about war or a topic about politics. See, what upsets me is that when you're entitled without context, because this is the biggest problem here. People feel entitled without context. I just happen to be entitled. No, the wrong content was put into your context. The wrong content was put inside of your context, and you cannot make sense of it. Who did that? I don't know. Teachers, professors, the people around you, maybe some ungrateful parents or siblings or peers. If you truly hate America, swap places with me. I discovered Patrick back in 2019, and for 3.5 years, I've been working my ass off to get to the United States. Now, it's pretty easy. I just need to take about 6 vaccine shots, get one of those cards. And if I do survive after taking the experiment, I need to pledge my allegiance to, obviously, the powers to be, and I will get a free entry. It's not that hard. But not when you're in my position, not when you're a person that loves America, loves his own country. You want to go there, you want to provide value, you want to work for a company, you want to dedicate your life to provide something of value to a company that is going to reward you over time. Delayed gratification. Oh, that's a dangerous term to use. Might even bring this video down. Who knows? No, we want instant gratification. We want a month of celebration. Of what? Of what? Look at everybody around you, all of the entrepreneurs. This video is made possible by entrepreneurs that worked their ass off. They were poor. They started in a garage. They started with nothing. They took loans. Their family hated them. And now you do? Then stop using them. Stop using social media. It was built by entrepreneurs, by capitalists. Stop using the devices. It was They were built by capitalists. They were built by people that risked everything just so you can now feel entitled and go keyboard warrior your way in the comment section of this or any other video out there bashing America. You're just reproducing the content that was put into your context by everybody around you that, guess what? They hate America. You don't hate America. You just don't know how to love it because you don't know how to love yourself. Look at everybody around you. Do they love America? Do they promote America every single day? Do they have the guts to make a video like this at the risk of being taken down, maybe even their account being terminated, just to get a message out there, say, I love America. I love my country. I love my people. I love what they stand for. I love the founding fathers and the ideas. That's what's important. When was the last time a school teacher came to you and said, you know what? The obstacle is the way. Whatever you're going through right now, that is the way. You should go through that. But what about, talk about Andrew Grove. Andrew Grove, Only the Paranoid Survive. How many of you read this book? How many of you read Founding Fathers on Leadership, or maybe Lincoln on Leadership, or MLK on Leadership? You probably don't even know what MLK stands for. Martin Luther King, assassinated. What about Malcolm X? What about JFK? All of these abbreviations, all of these things, we like to use certain words because they're catchy. We don't know what they mean. We don't know what those people have done. But we like to talk. We like to bash. Oh, I hate America. Really? You do? I'll challenge you. You know what? I love America. And right now, it's pretty damn tough for a person in my position with my beliefs to get access to that country, to give my next 10, 15, 20 years to a company like the ones being built by Patrick Bet-David, like the ones being built by Dave Rubin, Alex Hormozy, like PragerU, like Glenn Beck, like you name it, Shapiro, like these guys, and build something of value. It is almost impossible to get there. Almost impossible, unless you know the right people. And even then, are you pledging your allegiance? But I'll tell you what, how about we swap places for a year? You come here. You don't need to worry, by the way. We teach English K through 12. Even at university, we teach English. We even teach courses in English at universities in Romania. So you don't need to worry. 70+% of the people speak English. You don't need to worry about nobody understanding you. Let's swap places for a year. I'll go there, provide massive value to one of these companies, turn my life around for the better, improve my life and my family and everybody around me. And you can come here. If you hate America, come to a country that's neighboring Ukraine. Come. I want to see how you're going to handle the stress, how you're going to handle all of it. I dare you. I really would like to see, because I cannot wait to make that the proof. But nobody would do it. Nobody would debate these issues. Debate me. Do it. Outside of just keyboard warring your way in the comment section with replies that make no common sense because you're just reproducing what the machine has told you for years and years and years and years and years, and you don't even know what it means. You don't even know what it means. But it feels good, right? It feels good because, oh my God, I hate hatred and all of that. For what? For what? Just so you can tell the world that you're pissed off? Just so you can tell the world that you're angry? Everybody's angry. Get over it. Everybody's upset. Life's tough, especially in a third world country. Especially when you've lived under communistic regime for 45 years. Especially when half the generation, people of my age, have not been born. Because in 89 through 91, December of 89, of this country, when revolution took place, the majority, tens of thousands of people who died under the regime, but also in the revolution, ages 17 to 25, prime age, same age as my parents, as my wife's parents. They died. They couldn't have kids. They didn't have families. Do you think that cost us? It cost us a lot. It cost us everything. But we don't think about that. That's not important because I'm too upset. How many family members of yours, how many brothers and sisters of yours fought in the wars and gave their lives for the country? Whether the war was started for good reasons or bad reasons, it doesn't matter. They fought for their country. They love their country. Just so you can be born. And apparently you are the better versions of them, right? Because you survived. You're here. And for some reason, the better version of those people, of the 56 people that founded the country, that fought against the British regime to get independence, to get freedom. Oh, you're better than them, aren't you? You are. You think you are, but you're not. Not yet, because you're not doing anything to be better? Nothing. Even right now, your mind cannot understand. Why? Why do I feel like this? Why do I feel upset? Why do I want to punch this guy in the face? You see this t-shirt behind me? I would stay up until 4 a.m. Classes would start at 7 a.m. I would stay up just to watch him play. I would stay up just to watch him play. My parents and I would have arguments. I would get punished and had to function on 3 hours of sleep just to watch this man play. And you hate America? You hate somebody like this who worked this hard to die in a tragic accident? You should feel ashamed. But I think that is the problem. I think the problem is that you feel ashamed. That's why you hate yourself, you hate the country, you hate everything about it. Stop feeling ashamed. Start feeling proud. Start feeling proud about your last name, about your family, about your brothers, your sisters, where you have been brought up, the people that have been there before you, that have built the country, that has built the foundations that you now can live upon and thrive. Get your head out of your own ass and start doing something about it. Turn your life around. Challenge yourself for the next 12 months. Instead of following the same narrative and finding more biased arguments as to why America is so bad, challenge it to be like, hey, why would I love America? And loving America is the same thing as the bullshit question of does God exist? What does it matter? Is he necessary? Is America necessary? I'll tell you something. I slept very well at night. I slept very well at night when there were powerful leaders in the White House. Just imagine for a second. Imagine United States is not the #1 power in the world. Just imagine. It doesn't exist anymore. It's done. Over. Just imagine. You think the world would be a better place? Do you understand the chaos that would ensue? Do you understand how many others would die to be in America's place? Why do you think China needs to make up slogans like China #1? You're not #1, but you would like to be. Why do you think so many fear United States? Definitely not because of your generation. Even my generation, highly responsible for all of this bullshit going on right now. But guess what? They know what America was founded on. And they know that they lack those things. They respect those things. They do. And I will tell you something. It's probably the most controversial thing out there. Countries like Romania, Russia, even China respect United States and love the fact that there were people that have given their lives, their livelihoods, everything they had to make that country prosper. Because now the world is prosperous. Everybody stole from United States ideas, people, knowledge, experience to build the countries that we see today. Everybody is better because America exists. And as long as it's #1 with all of its values and all of its flaws, we will all sleep better at night. Kind of a dark thought. America wasn't around. If any of you have a counter opinion, or maybe you would like to put your name out there, put your position out there, your beliefs out there, make a video, make a response. Don't just throw in a random comment. Maybe you have ideas that are worth debating, and maybe you think you can win a debate versus me. That's fine. Let's do it. But don't reproduce the same BS that your teachers and all of those people around you that hate America have put in your head for years and years and years. You haven't worked a damn day in your entire life. You're entitled to everything, and you dare say you don't love America? You don't respect America? There's nothing good about it? I challenge you. For the next 12 months, try to find at least one thing as to why you love America. I'm out.